The first thing you need to know about bulbs is that the oils and greases on your hands can create hot spots on them. So you should never handle bulbs without gloves on, at all. They're just going to reduce the lifespan of the bulb significantly. The doctor will see you now. So if you've got this here, then it means that you've got xenon bulbs in there. If you haven't got this, unless someone smoothed it or modified it, then you're going to have halogen. So I'll be able to show you how both of those are accessible and how to change those. So first thing we're going to need to do for the front is we're going to need to pop the bonnet. So you can see that accessibility wise, passenger side, once we've got the battery cover out of the way, you can take this clip off and we're going to move that out of the way, and this comes off like so, and then we can see the back of the headlight. You're not going to see what I'm doing like that, are you? Time for plan B. Here's some I removed earlier. So let's start with this one. So we've got twist to undo this, and then the same for the bulb. And then the bulb comes out. So once we've got a new bulb, let's pretend this is a nice new one. You can see the location notch at the top there. Simply rest that in place. Pop this cover over, which conveniently tells you where the top needs to be, and then lock it into place. And then we can put that back on, and that's locked into place. So that's how you change your main xenon bulb. And then this side here, this is where our full beam bulb is. So we simply move that over, pull this whole assembly out, and also attached to the bottom of that is the side light bulb. So we can just pull those out, push new ones in, push the whole assembly back in, and then make sure this clip comes back over like so, locked into place. And then finally the indicator bulb, which is you're gonna have to do it by feel down here, but yeah, that's where you're going to be sort of working. But to give you an idea, you leave the plug on, the whole thing just twists and pulls out, and then to get the bulb out we just do the same, we just twist, and you'll notice that it's not a straight fit, it's a staggered fit. Most parts places would tell you the wrong thing. I'm going to do a full list of the bulb types at the end anyway for you. So yeah, and then you'll notice that it only goes back in one way. Give it a wiggle and then rotate that 90, and that's in. So that's how the xenon headlight works. Getting this cover back on can be tricky in situ, okay? You just got to take your time. It does just have to go in, that in first, and there's not much, people tend to catch it like this, which is the problem, or end up just putting it there like that, which is, you know, not good either. So we just need to go like that. There we go. Right, I can force it down, and there you go, that's clipped into place. Okay, nice and secure. So let's have a look at the difference between the halogen. Halogen's a little bit different on the back. You can see that that's how your bulb's going to look. So in this case, all we've got to do is simply pull these spade connectors off, like so, like that. And then this clip here, I'll get a good angle of it for you. Just push that away, like so. And then the whole thing springs up. We take the bulb out. It's got this big flat side there, so it'll only locate one way. Put that back in there, and then we simply clip that back in like so. Let's put the connectors back on. So that's for the halogen headlights. And then this part of the mechanism stays the same for the side lights and the full beam. It all stays identical. So that's the front end dealt with very easy. The trickiest thing is access. So let's have a look at the driver's side as well. Much better access behind here. Okay. So on this side, you could take the airbox out, could take the battery out and give yourself plenty of room to get your arm in there. But now that you've seen how it goes, you should be able to do it all by feel. And there is plenty of room for access in there. Guys, it was only when I've started editing this that I've realised I made a big mistake. I didn't include the front fog light. So let me show you that now. Slip it in. You'll never know the difference. So this white cap here, we simply just give it a twist that way. Pull it away. So off the car, always easier. Even tells you there, look, open and lock. So we've opened it. Little clip there. Like so. Clip comes away. Bulb comes out. Disconnect it from here. And then refit in the reverse of removal. Pop it in. There's a curved cutout that it has to sit in. And then push that over. The side repeaters, with these we've got to be a little bit careful. We're just going to apply pressure. I'm pushing towards the front of the car as I pry away slightly, and there we go. That whole thing's going to come out, and then this will just pull away. It's one-handed, there you go. To reveal the bulb, I'm going to change the bulb, pop this back on, push it the front end first, and then just let the back push in. And there you go, nice and solid. Now the rear lights are even easier. Okay, we can remove the whole cluster and work on it off the car. That's how it's designed to be done. So we're simply going to remove this flap here in the boot, which it is easier with just a key or something flat just to pry it open. Just be careful, like so. And then you'll see in there, we've got that black thumb screw there, and then just above it, we've got that white one there. So we're simply going to reach in and undo those. Okay, so once they're undone, we can just pull the tail light away. Now it's got this locating ball here that goes into there. So that's what you're resisting against as you pull it. Then once it's at this point here, we can just wiggle this connector, take that off, and hey presto, the whole light assembly is off. So on the back here, we can see the types of bulbs that are required for each position. It tells us what we need. Dead easy. So to remove this, all we need to do is undo these two Phillips screws there, and this whole black piece pulls away. And there we go. So each one of these bulbs simply pushes down, twists, and comes out. Let me show you. And that's it. As easy as that. So then we can, once we've changed the bulbs we want, put the whole thing back together and then put it back on the car. So we're just going to put the electrical connector back on, and then we're going to locate that ball into the socket there, and we're just going to gently push like that. There will be a gap to start off with, and then we're going to want to start with the top one because it's got a longer thread, and that will help pull the whole light back into the assembly. And then the bottom one, and you can see that that's now pulled it flush and it's all sitting right. If it's not sat right, take it off, try again. So I hope that video has been useful for you. If it has, then hit subscribe. There's plenty more useful videos on the way. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. But hopefully I will see you on the next video. Cheers guys.